Vinette. Tonight, we discuss scammers and people who are not pretending to be who they are. And what I mean is, it's you. You know, you're like, what? Hold on. Just hold on. We'll get into that. Hey, this is Glendon Cameron, founder of hustlerskungfu.com. Welcome to the channel. If you want to start a business, you want to get develop some wealth, if you want to really do something with yourself, make a go of your life, this is the place to be. Be sure to subscribe and be sure to subscribe to the email list. All right, so let's get into it. I know it looks a little different with the thumbnail and the can of paint, but we have become a kick the can down the road society. Now, what I mean is, I saw some stuff today, and it was about this Amazon program, and it was this affiliate program, and everyone was saying, I took it, it was great. Anyone become an affiliate of this program, right? And I was just looking, and it just hit me that the guy, he drives a Lambo, he's making money for real, definitely, from selling this course. He's not making the money from Amazon. And I see this stuff, and I'm like, what is this? And then it hit me. You do not care as long as you get some bread. You don't really care where it comes from, how it comes, as long as you get some. And I think morally, as a society, we've gone the wrong way. I mean, it's just like, wow, you're going to keep doing that? And then, I'm just saying this because we have so many people who want to experience some success, right? Who want to get a little taste, who want to do well, who want to make some money. I totally get that. But if you keep kicking the can down the road for someone else to get, each time that can goes down the road, there's a little less meat in the can, to the point it's just an empty can just rattling down the road. And what it means is, you get to a point where there's nothing left for anyone else. And I think we are at that point because there's so many people who just can't really do it. I was looking at some people that started on YouTube before I did, and they put up videos and they get like 80, 90, 100 views. YouTube has officially killed their channels. I mean, YouTube will not send a signal to all their subscribers. I mean, it's really, really bad. And I was just looking at how hard it is to get put on. And I was like, what if I wasn't in this position? What if I was broke Dick Danny? What if I was that person who needed some help? Would I have this viewpoint of doing it the right way? And I can answer that yes, because this is something I've never told anyone. When I was in the boarding house, there was an opportunity for me to sell drugs. At that particular time, 4 of the 5 guys, and let's see, 4 out of 7 of the guys in the house were selling drugs. So this one guy, Jafar, he moves in and he's like, yo, man, we could turn this into like, the place, you know what I mean? And he was from up top, real slick talking. And next thing I know, my boy John is selling, Omar is selling, and they got a little money, right? And they feel good about themselves, right? Well, they came to me and they were like, hey, big man, you want to get a little piece of this action, right? And I said no. And I was hungry. I didn't have any food. I had like maybe $20 on me until payday, which was like 4 or 5 days away. And I said no. I just had a feeling that something really jacked up was going to happen with this thing. And it did. It really did. All of them got arrested. Jafar, I think he ended up dead. And then a new group of people moved into the boarding house. And I was just like, I got to get out of here. And I say that to let you know that there is this thing of honor that isn't really online. It's just like you got a lot of people who are going, hey, I'm reputable, I'm honorable, I'm going to hook you up, right? And it's just literally passing on the information or passing the can down the road, and the can is empty. And you got a lot of people who are doing that stuff. Now, here's the thing. The people who are kicking the can down the road short term are going to win. They're going to make a lot of money. They're going to have a Lambo. They're going to have all these chicks. But the thing is, because they got it sleazy, less than honorable, they don't have really good work ethics. They have good enough work ethic to get something going, but the real deal is they just will not be successful long term. Now, I know you're like, why are you talking about this? Because I'm doing this late at night for a reason, because essentially we are in this bubble. And I'm just looking at what's going on because, let's say take influencer marketing, right? Some of these girls are getting 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 a month to rotate X amount of ads or something like that. And it's becoming to this point where those who understand how things are working and they're building and they're putting together stuff, they're going to make so much money, but it's not going to be at the front of the situation. It's going to be toward the back end. It's going to be, you're going to do like 80% of the work, right? And then it's going to be like, whoa, where'd all this money come from? And they're going to work and they're going to put forth effort and they're going to do certain things. But the scammers will make like crazy money. They'll have you going like, oh my God, maybe I should abandon my principles, right? And then you realize that it's going to be very short-lived. But once again, most of these guys are very young. They're really smart. And they know how the internet, we're all part of the internet, you on the internets, operate. Immediate gratification, no building, fast money. Fast money, fast cars, fast women, fast, fast, fast. And I look at this and I was like, wow, I've seen this before. I am actually old enough that I have actually seen this before. And I know how it's going to end up. And it's not going to end up really well for a lot of them. Just, we got some hustler philosophy going on tonight. Let me go to the chat room. Because I know people are going like, what the hell? What's going on? All right, so let me see. What's up, Faman? What's up, Art? Being an introvert is my job. What's going on? What's up, Elder? What's up, Agent J. Poole? What's going on, Diana? Isaac Eris, what's up? Ross, what's up? Verna, what's up? Philmont, yeah, they can hear me. Village Peace Palace, I love you. Well, thank you. Monica Renea, hello. What's up, Ida Rhodes? Anyone else? Let's see. Class in session. AKW Beats was good. Plenty of Lambo driving course sellers on YouTube. Yes. What's up, Raquel? You up late? Berlin Craig. Wow. Been there, lived in the hotel. DJ Slink for a short term. Yep. Yes, I know firsthand. I lived in the hotel as well. Example, Wolf on Wall Street. Mr. Safety Forever. Good afternoon. Or good evening, Ganja 88. How come I didn't get an alert? Damn YouTube. I don't know. What's up, Kimberly K? What's up? Cool. You got the same shirt? Erica Williams, 100K to 6 months, like dropped in the hole. See him no more. Work ethic, long-term wins. Definitely. What's up, Ida Rhodes? What's up, Michael Watley? I mean, it's become kind of crazy because we have situations like I'm just seeing this stuff. Like, all right. Here's the deal. I know how long this thing's going to go because essentially you got a lot of folks who there's this guy and he's in one of my groups and he is so oily that people get start dripping from just looking at him, right? And I saw he had placed an offer. He was requesting. It's like, I'm spending 5,000 a month. I can't seem to get my conversions up and this other stuff, right? And I saw him with one of the Lambo course guys, and I was just like, wow, this is interesting. And I mean, instantly, since I knew how this guy was, and really nobody who was building correctly would mess with him, but these two were like that. I was like, you know what it is. And it's sad, but it's also an opportunity, because for those of you who want to do it the right way, there's all kinds of bread out here for you. Let's see. Because I'm going to do this. Let's see. Let me go up here. I call him Scamzell Washington. Damn, that's good. Oh, Monday Night Football. Are the Cardinals still kicking the Cowboys' asses? Mr. Hip Hop Vegan. I'm a big Dave Ramsey fan. I'm debt free. I'm a little worried about using debt. I think debt on the personal side is worrisome, but if you're using debt to build a business, that's not really a problem, in my opinion. Dave Ramsey and I disagree. The Wild Jones Report. Good afternoon. What's up? What's up? What's up, Ebony Vlogs? Let's see. No, we're not going to talk about Bitcoins, because here's the thing. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's bring this up here. What is the big appeal of Bitcoin? You buy something cheap, you sell it high later, but you do absolutely no work. You just hold on to the money and you do no work. That's the Bitcoin. Now, that's one of the reasons that I don't talk about Bitcoin. That's one of the reasons that there are no videos about Bitcoin, because it is a speculative bubble, and it's going to pop, and it's going to leave a lot of people holding it back. Now, with that said, cryptocurrency is coming, but I don't think Bitcoin's it. Just my thing, my 2 cents there. Let's see, Gunja. I hear a service that you lend them money and they used to do a bot to do the trading. They promise, hey, it sounds like a good way to lose your money. Tree Dirt, Stone Dust, good day. What's going up? Juan Espinoza, what's going on up? Yep. Tree Dirt, Stone Dust. Let's start with 250. Okay. Eric Williams, all fitness folks creating supplements straight from manufacturers. Why get $2K a month in free clothes when they can build a business? Hey, I mean, you seeing the blueprint, because like what Christian Guzman did, what Gymshark did, it's going to be very hard for someone to duplicate that, because Gymshark was first. If you don't know the story, Gymshark looks nothing like it did in the beginning. Their spokesgirl, Nikki Blackletter, she looks nothing like she did in the beginning. She is glammed the hell up. It's interesting. The Wild Jones Point, or the book that you recommended in past video. Can't wait for it to come in, man. Thanks for the recommendation. Sure thing. AKW Beats. I was just doing the research about Bitcoin this morning. I feel the same way. Bitcoin is just the beginning, but it's going to be some crazy stuff in the future. Yep. Oh, tied at halftime. Oh, the Cowgirls. They trying to shake that name. What is your insight on network marketing? Is it a scam or what? Well, no. Let's network marketing is so many things. Like, are you talking about multi-level marketing? Are you talking about affiliate marketing? What exactly are you talking about before we go? Is it or is it not a scam? Can you speak on trust? Trust is hard to get, easy to lose. Countries all over the world adapting to Bitcoin. I don't really believe that. I believe that a lot of online people, and once again, I've said this before and I'm gonna say it again, 90% of all commerce is not done online. Let's just say 88% and 12% is done online. That's a lot of commerce that's not doing online stuff. What's up, Lamode? Oh, okay. Super learning. Cool. 20 years ago, I got invited to 50 dinner parties. Scam, actually a pyramid. I would never go to the weird. It's a wild thing because here what we have going on today. One of the big scams is the Shopify scam, the Amazon scam, and yes, scam because here's the thing. I was talking to a client today, and we came to this agreement. The client has a proprietary way of doing Amazon that not a lot of people know about, right? And they were like, "Well, should I get into teaching?" Because I was like, "Shut your mouth, keep your mouth closed, don't say a word, and ride this puppy out." Because a lot of people are doing what he's doing, and I'm like, "No, don't tell anybody. Don't tell nobody." Right? Because this is the thing. Many of these Amazon sellers actually make most of their money from course sales. What they do is they have enough Amazon stuff going on because once again, what's the net profit? A lot of times they get weird about that. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You can ask me if I'm fucking my wife. That's okay. But you cannot ask me about my net profit. That's hey. No. But yeah, that girl, she sucks a mean dick. Oh wow, let me tell you. And they get enough Amazon for screenshots and stuff, but they make their money off of the course. And you see this because let's go with because I've been seeing a lot of stuff, and like I said, I know people who are doing Amazon, and I know people who've done Amazon. I know people who know how to do Amazon, and they're not making these kind of profits. Yet for some reason that you've got people who are like saying they made 20 million, right? I think they may have made 1 million and they made 5 or 6 million from course sales because as I am a course creator, yes, I sell courses, but I don't sell Amazon courses. I don't sell eBay courses. And I know how profitable they can be. They can be extremely profitable because let's say you're one of those Amazon sellers and you're doing a million a year, right? Gross million a year. So you're really bringing home anywhere from 80 to about 150,000 from your million a year. Now, let's say you add course and a mentoring to it. All of a sudden, you're now bringing home 300K a year because you got 150 from teaching, mentoring, and this kind of stuff. So that's one of the ploys because they do the Amazon to get the screenshots to show you stuff because they're really selling stuff and they're really making money, but they're just not making as much as you think they are. AKWB, it's not true. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these countries come up with their own version of cryptocurrency. Okay, I'm going to say this to all you folks who are on this Bitcoin deal. And this is why I don't think Bitcoin's going to work. You remember Gaddafi, right? He was over there in Africa. He was going to put Libya on the gold standard, right? And what happened to him? He was killed, right? So as long as we have these forces and these entities who are, they'll let Bitcoin be a fringe currency, but it's going to be 20 to 35 years before we have full adaptation on cryptocurrency because we have a current currency in place that we have a government that will kill people to keep it in place. So if you think you can get around those missiles, the CIA, FBI, all of these alphabet groups, all right, keep believing that. It ain't going to happen. This is why I don't even get caught up in it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because of that reason right there. So have your conversation. Oh, yeah, there's always room for selling online, Joshua. Always. D speak. I'm not talking about Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez is on a whole different level. Let's see. Let's see. A million town. Well, Agent J Poole, the thing is, all right, let's say you're an Amazon seller and you're doing $1 million a year and you're only working 20 hours a week. It's worth it. It's really worth it. But the thing is, what a lot of Amazon sellers like to do is overinflate. Like they'll like, hey, I made 1 million, or something else. Okay, Amazon's working really well, right? But you're doing merch by Amazon, and you're doing some affiliate marketing. You're doing all this kind of things because Amazon is very, very sketchy because you don't know what's going to happen with Amazon from day to day. Because long as you stay under $1 million, you could probably you'd be fine. But the minute you get to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, 6, 7, 10 million, you start running into problems. Bossy nuts. If they can't control it, they kill it. I'm telling you. Agent J Pool, I mean, this is what Bitcoin is not going to really do anything for a while. Let's see. What do you think of e-commerce like Butte Ween? That's a very interesting deal. Name. All right. Shopify is a tool. Without traffic, Shopify will do nothing. Benwell Walmart is through competing with Amazon. Yes, they've ranched it up. Elder Williams, the alphabet groups that will kill before giving up that kind of power. I mean, that's just it. I mean, no one wants to say it like, yeah, Gaddafi tried to put his country on the gold standard to distract and to take the United States off of the petrol. Do you understand how that would erect the world currency base? Oh, they were like, oh no, yes, he's dead. Okay. I mean, that's the reality. That's why, there's all this cryptocurrency. It's going to be a fringe currency. You're going to have people trading but you got to understand, trillions of dollars a second trade hands. Not millions, not billions, trillions of dollars trade hands every second in this global economy. Trillions of dollars per second. Bitcoin doesn't have a chance for as long as the current power structure is in place. Let's see. Hold on. Do you remember the owner of Bitcoin was found dead in her hotel room? I did not know that. That's interesting. I did not know that, Diana. Isaac Eris, how do people earn 100K plus on Amazon? Like drip shipping. All right. Drop shipping from China. Let me go ahead and just explain some stuff to you. Here is the problem with the internet. Information's everywhere. Here's the beauty of the internet. Information's everywhere. So you got, let's see, Sun Tzu in Chinese, right? And they're like, oh, yes, we drop ship these orders. We send them to America because they are going, they're putting this stuff on their website. Like we sell it to them for $1 and they sell it for 15. Then one day, Sun Tzu go, huh? Whoa, I could sell that. I'm already shipping to America. Shit, let me put up my website. And next thing you know, Sun Tzu is selling that product for $9, but because he's now getting $8 when he used to get $1, he's happy. So essentially, what you're going to see is many of these Chinese companies go direct, and they're going to cut out all of these people who are ordering this stuff. Give it 5 years, and you will just see, oh, drop ship what, who, what, where. That's what's happening. Essentially, you go out and you find a product and then you sell it, and that's how you make your 100K. One, why is Ty Lopez on another level? Not in a negative way. Ty Lopez, okay, here's the thing with Ty Lopez. He spent 10, 15 million on Facebook ads, right? Where did he get the money? Think about that. He had to spend the money on the Facebook ads. He had to rent the house. He had to do all this stuff before he started making money. Eric Williams, yes, guy in Austin does 1 million in Amazon, now shifting to website and small warehouse of 620 because he's starting to have problems. I got a client who was doing like 5 million, and they're still doing 5 million, but the profit has been cut in half because of competition and stuff. So do not be fooled by these large numbers. Let's see. Oh, that's funny. Hold on, hold on. Y'all are having some kind of argument. Let's see. Hold on, hold on. Good Lord. What? Okay. Let's see. I'm on life, man. I'm high on life. Bitcoin to found and dead. Let's see. Joshua Hill. That's what gets me. It's like FBA to affiliate marketing courses is the golden path. Most of them taking. And I'm like, how y'all find all the time for all three to be profitable at once? Well, here's the thing. Once you set up your Amazon FBA and you got some good products, it's just really just ship it to FBA, put it on there, list it. It doesn't take a lot of time. But here's the thing. When you find a good product, Amazon is going to sell against you. And if your product is really hot, Amazon may like, hey, will you sell that to us? And if you don't, they're going to sell against you and run you out of business. So, drip shipping, Apple, Mac, Alibaba. Hold on. I have to go. Y'all are like going hard about this. Owner of an exchange, not the coin itself. Drip, drip, drip. Y'all are funny tonight. The guy on the internet, hey. Okay, this message is held for review. Oh, what's up, Roosevelt? How much of it is risk pertaining to only online business? What do you mean? Alibaba Express does that right now. He says Bitcoin. Okay, y'all can have that conversation. Multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing can be a good thing and it can make money, but here's the thing. You're going to work just as hard with that kind of multi-level marketing as you are with your own business. So start your own business. That's the thing. Because, you know, and this is probably going to be the last little video that I'm going to do on this. Now, blockchain technology is totally different than Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin uses blockchain technology, but that's a whole different thing because there's all kinds of things that they're looking at doing with that. No, Dino, no, I don't think Alibaba is a scam. It's just here's the thing. All right, we have this kick the can down the society, down the road society, right? Where people are, because I see it with young guys mostly. You make the money by any means necessary. So, hey, if we got to lie a little bit, no problem. If we got to stretch the truth, no problem. And they're doing this stuff. And like, you know, I got a course out here when I'm selling it. And I tell people, if your financial situation is janky, do not buy my course. If you are going to be put in harm's way, do not buy my course because it's going to take you time to really see the benefits. So if you're like, I got to spend my rent money to get your course, don't buy it. These guys were like, yeah, do that. They will tell you, spend your rent money, borrow the money. I remember this chick was doing this video course and she was telling people to take out bank loans to get her course. Now, that is financially, as a fiduciary, that's very irresponsible. And I was just like amazed, and people were doing it. And she is gone. What are y'all talking about? Let's see. Um, all right, Ross, catch you later. Beween, is ordering Chinese products on Alibaba safe? Yes, it is. Bitcoin could very well be a scam. No, Bitcoin's not a scam. Good Lord. Sure thing. Because the thing is, when you're out here doing stuff, and it's like, let's just go ahead with the Shopify thing. The Shopify store. Shopify has become a verb for success. It's like, hey, I'm gonna do a Shopify store, right? When the Shopify store is just a tool. Without traffic, it's nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Without product, it's nothing. It's nothing, right? So you got people out here who are going like, hey, we're gonna do a Shopify store, we're gonna make some money. Then they go ahead, they get the Shopify store, then they take one of these bullshit courses, then they're like trying to figure out how to get traffic, and then they give up. That's how it goes for a lot of these people. Now, what I recommend that you do, if there's a niche or there's some you want to get into it, start a blog, start a YouTube channel, start an Instagram account about that topic and build your audience and then sell. But what's happening is people are trying to sell when they have no audience. And that's always problematic. Let's see. Use a not Alibaba. Good Lord. That's funny. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You got to create a brand. You got to do something. Good Lord. Went to Rich Dad Poor Dad workshop one time and they told everyone if they don't buy the training package, they're not serious about financial freedom. Wow, that's funny. Good Lord. Hold on. Let me pull this down because y'all are rolling pretty hard. Chinese suppliers are hard to work with, especially when we work 50 to 60 hours a week. I will say that typically in about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning is when they start talking. So, I mean, if you're working a full-time gig and you're trying to negotiate with them, like they're like 6 or 8 hours ahead of us. So, like right now, I think they're asleep, and about 4 or 5 hours they'll be up while you're asleep. So, yeah, that could be a problem. Lisa, all they have to do is look at the Shopify case studies and break down all the marketing that goes into creating a successful Shopify store. Um, I'm going to say that's false, and this is why. You look at a case study, right? And typically, case studies are missing a few important ingredients. And I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm selling, you know what? I'm selling this knife, right? And I got it on the Shopify store, right? And I'm selling it. But the thing is, what you don't know, what you can never know is instead of, I'm buying these by the boatload. So they're not coming by plane. They're coming on the boat. And instead of paying, for the folks who are ordering these knives on the plane, that come in by the plane, they're paying like, let's say $8. But because I'm ordering them and they're coming by the boat, I'm paying $1. Now, that one little thing, that's it. That's the only difference in my business and someone else. That is that could be that's the difference between massive profits because let's say, I've got my knife site up, I'm selling this knife, and here you come trying to sell the same knife. All right. So you're paying $8, I'm paying $1. I'm gonna lower my price to $7.99 and watch you go out of business. So there's a lot of little things that you got to understand because your case studies are good, white papers are good if they're honest and they include all the information. But if they don't include all the information, they can have you going crazy. AliExpress is selling against you. That's the point. Y'all missed the whole entire point of any business. It doesn't matter what the business you start. You need a consistent source of traffic. Learn how to market your business first. I gotta agree with free information. I mean, that's his name. See, it's free information. Because I mean, that's the whole point. I don't care if you're selling this. I don't care if you're selling this. You need traffic. And you need a good, steady supply of traffic, a predictable source of traffic. Apple Mac. Remember though that mostly ship clothing. Oh, y'all on this clothing thing. Let's see. Whoa. The author. No, he is the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of Trump's friends, and he is crazy as batshit. Stadium stats, facts. Traffic is the only way drop shipping Shopify would work. Build a need, platform your product, then lead the horse to water. Pretty much. That's how I screwed up my poster business. I did all the work for 3 months and no customers. Well, at least you know now, Ganja88. You know now. Jonathan, right? Mr. Safety Forever. Most seminars are presented by professional salespeople that have no idea about the product. Yeah. That is wow. No, I'm not. Free information. Yeah, you could get some stuff. I have some different thoughts on Rich Dad Poor Dad. You do wholesaling? No, April Turner. Whoa. Okay, now the case studies on their blog. Once again, I'm telling you, they don't have all the information because if you can look at the case study and you can do all this reverse engineering stuff, why are more people successful with Shopify? Because the case study ain't gonna help you get traffic. It's just not. And this is something else too. And I want you guys to really, who are like opposed to paying for traffic, I predict, and I could be wrong, but I predict that in 5 to 7 years, you're not going to be able to get free traffic anymore. You're going to have to pay for it unless you already have something established. Yep. Gabran, you need to build a following first. Vensky Page, thanks for the advice about how to check your accounts daily. I just checked one of my BOA accounts and I've been hacked today. So much game in your videos. Whoa. Man. Look, with Levinsky Page on the hacking. Sorry that happened to you, but the fact that you were able to find that, because here's something else. Let's say someone hacks your checking account and you don't really know about it for a month or two. You got so much money, right? The longer it takes you to report that, the less likely the bank is to give you money. So, I mean, it's crazy. He is, Elisa. He is. Okay. I'm going to go into Trump a little bit. I ain't going to stay here long because, it gets sticky. But this whole thing with the NFL, right? Just fired him, right? Now, Trump is a business person and he knows what the contract is, right? All the NFL players are on contract. You just can't fire them. And he knew that. And he said that to change the conversation because Korea is still launching missiles like crazy. They're not getting any closer to getting this healthcare reform thing going. Tax reform, good luck with that. Infrastructure, there's all of these big, meaty issues that need to be addressed, yet he's insulting football players. It's a distraction because he's catching L's. He's just like, here's an L, here's an L, here's a, God, man. He's just catching L's all over the place. And more than likely, he's going to be impeached and be convicted. But hey, so essentially, when you have the batshit like his friend, whatever his name is, I forget his name, Robert Kiyosaki, it's just there's something wrong with these people. There really is something wrong with these people. And that's all I'm going to say on that. How do you start traffic to market your product? Business card, Facebook ads, Isaac Ares. All right, this is what you got to do. What I'm doing right now. At some point along the food chain, someone's going to watch this video and like, I like that guy. And they're going to watch another video, and they're going to watch another video, and they're going to watch another video, and they're going to go buy some. That's how you get traffic. You got to do content marketing. You got to either buy traffic or you got to rent traffic. So you either create your own traffic, you buy it, or you rent it. That's it. There's the only ways you're going to get traffic. What's up, Mika Long? Let's see. What the hell? Good Lord. Hold on. This is long. God dang. Let's see. In your opinion, what's the best paid traffic sources? AdWords, FB. Depends, because it depends on your goals. If your goal is pinpoint accuracy, Facebook, hands down. If your goal is exposure and awareness, or you're trying to do some stuff with YouTube, then you need AdWords. Agree. This is the long con for sure. You will pay for traffic in the future. I mean, it's coming. I mean, I could tell you YouTube traffic goes half as far as it used to, and it costs twice as much. We're getting it. It's just getting really crowded. And also it depends upon your demographic and who's buying from you. April Turner, I thought that free traffic was gone already. SEO is not even talk. SEO still works. SEO still works. But the thing is, you cannot be a mediocre practitioner at SEO. You got to be like a ninja, but SEO still works. Erica Williams, this is viral and free traffic is so exhausting. Y'all start with 20 to 100 bucks, 100 bucks a month. Alex Becker says, if you can't do 300 a month in ads, get a job. That's funny. True. SEO still works. Yeah. Nellyville. It always seems that people are intimidated when using Google AdWords for advertising. Why? Well, because if you don't know how to set up your dashboard, you can lose a lot of money. Like, okay, I'll give you my ad sets. One, I don't advertise on the weekend for the YouTube channel because it's just kind of pointless. I mean, traffic goes down naturally. People watch football games. So I could start like on Sunday, but I don't. So I just advertise Monday through Friday, and I advertise from like 9 in the morning to 11 at night. That's it. Now, if you and only advertise in the United States. Now, if you're a rookie and you go to AdWords and they're going to tell you, well, yeah, we need to burn your ads in. We need to run them 7 days a week. And and you can waste a lot of money if you don't know what you're doing. So it can be very intimidating. Puerto Rico has no power for maybe 6 months, and they're Americans. Yeah, I know. Yeah, AdWords. I mean, it's a big learning curve. Oh, the Cowboys up 14-7. All right. Thank you, Michael Whaley. Lisa Archer, absolutely that almost all news is meant to distract and divide. Could be. Glendon, my mom got super angry when she telepathically caught me running my biotech business. Stop it, Gabran. Let's see. And because pretty much stadium status, pretty much. Chiropractic, what do you mean? How do you buy what? What's up, Carlton? How do you feel about Google and Yep ads? If you have someone that knows what they're doing, they're great. If you're doing it yourself and you don't know what you're doing, you can waste a lot of money. Stadium, best thing to do is reaching out to influencers, especially YouTube and Instagram in your niche, better than paying for traffic to ads. Yes. And they're getting expensive as today because a lot of them are realizing exactly what they're worth. Let's see. Charles Willis. Have you ever watched The Best Little Whorehouse of Texas where the congressman did his little skit? No, I didn't see that. Roosevelt Davis, all social media is going to enforce you to pay traffic for their site. Post on Facebook and they will tell you to post on your page. Yeah, I don't have a Facebook page. I don't. I mean, I got one, but they keep telling me that I don't post on it, so they hide it. Earlier, you said there were signs you see in the economy. Are you still worried? I'm not worried at all. I started this business during a recession. I want you to think about that. I started this business during a recession. I'm like, bring that shit on. I don't care. Because one of the things that I've done is, one, I've not taken on any new undue debt. I don't have any debt. I got good cash flow and I'm just chilling. So no, I'm not worried. All these platforms will sooner or later squeeze you out and use them to sell it and divert their traffic to your own website or app. Later is the key to success. Yep. Well, I don't do exact match, but I don't use their partners things. Well, you will have to go out and get you someone to run interference for that on there for you, Gabron. But let's talk about Shopify, let's talk about Facebook, and let's talk about traffic. All right. If you do not want to spend any money on any traffic, you're putting yourself at a serious disadvantage. And I know that people feel that it should be free or whatever. No. And I'm talking about you need to have a budget of about 1,500 to 3,000 for starters. Because if you can get traffic that converts, then it's not really that big a deal. But if you're just buying stuff that doesn't convert, and there's something else, paid traffic forces you to create traffic or create certain things that convert, because if they don't convert, you don't have any money to buy any more paid traffic. Josh Hill, so YouTube to social media to blog is the most reliable way. It depends. Famon, it's easy to be positive when things are great, but it's hard when life is taking the dump on you. Look, I went through being homeless. I lived in a boarding house with crackheads. No, I'll tell you a little sad story. One night, I was out there talking to Lucy, who was a crackhead. Lucy graduated from Dillard University, and she was in there reciting Shakespeare in her crackish way. And then I said, oh man, I'm hungry. And she's like, well, get you something to eat. I was like, I don't have any money. Like, hold on. So she go ahead and suck some dick. Yes, suck some dick. Then she like, here. And she gives me $20. That was my life. That was my life. This crackhead who was my friend turned a trick to give me money for me to go get something to eat. And I didn't even know. I mean, it still got me kind of fucked up. Because I'm like, it's no problem. I was going to suck a dick I'm just, it messed me up, man. So all this stuff about, life taking a dump on you, life don't care. Life does not care that life take, you're just going to have to toughen up, man. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful or fresh, as someone I know who's listening would say, but you're going to have to tighten it up because it's going to get harder. It's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder. Yep. No. Yes, Dillard's in New Orleans. Yeah, I know. Mika Long, she the real MVP. I mean, it was like, it just still messes me up because, I've gone back and looked for her. She wasn't there because it was like, it was a weird relationship because I liked her because she was pretty as shit, but she was a crackhead. And I just could never go to that level of having, I'm just like, because it came close. Because there was some times I was just like, God, man, she's so cute. And then I just sit. She's a crackhead. She just sucks some dick. She's your friend, but she's a crackhead. And she's like, I know I'm a crackhead. And then she just look at me and then recite some shape here. I mean, it was just really messed up. So, when y'all talking about hard times, think about that. Think about that. Apple Mac. I mean, it's just Agent J Pool, that's heavy. I got no complaints about my life behind that. I'm telling you, because here's the thing, and I think this is why I'm so resilient. It's because either I had to be resilient or I wouldn't be here. I mean, that's just the simple truth. Oh, let's see what he got. Pretty much from on. I mean, it is what it is. Oh Lord. Mr. High Profile, that was real. Thanks for that. I let them know just how real shit can get. I mean, yeah. Was a homeless pimp. No, no, no. She just did it on her own. I don't know anything about that, baby boy Slim. April Turnell. I had the same situation. She was badass fuck with a crack smoker. I mean, it's like, I mean, all right, I'll be straight up with you guys. Like, I went back because, at the time I was in love with her, but I would not let myself know or even admit that I was in love with her until I got out the situation. And then I was in the house in East Point, and I was, I just got a car, and I would just go back and look for her. And, hold on, I had my little Captain Save a Hoe cape on. I was like, well, maybe I can give her some help and move her in the house. And oh yeah, I had all these visions, but I never found her. I don't know what happened to her. I'm learning from you, Glendon. Good. Has anyone seen an ad on YouTube about the wolf mugs? Is that real or a scam? It is a scam. Ganja, just think of it. I mean, it messes with you, man. It does. Will you work directly with me and advise me on business ideas? I'm real interested in real estate wholesaling. No, I'm not taking on any more private clients. The only thing I'm doing is hustle camp. Yeah, that's it's a scam. And all right, one of the people behind this thing is, let's just say that here's the ploy. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just a millionaire on the internet, whatever. Then we do a book, then we do this other thing, then we do this other thing. But we're all, I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I'm constantly selling you something. It's like the duplicity is crazy. Let's see. Flores, that makes for a good Lifetime movie. Man, that is scary. L's everywhere. Yep. Joshua Hill, do most blogs rely on SEO for traffic on the beginning stages? It depends. Some blogs rely on influencer marketing or promoted posts. Let's say you start a brand new blog, right? And you know someone that's has a blog that does like 500 hits. So you go over there and you guest post, and then that brings traffic back to your blog. A lot of people of recent note in the last 2 years, they've not done any SEO. They've done guest posting. So SEO does work if you practice it at a high level, but influencer marketing, guest posting, promoted posting, that works way better. The wild jump, there are cute crackheads. Ain't they dirty with missing teeth? This Lucy was about 5'2". I think she was mixed because her hair was all curly and stuff. And when she cleaned up, she looked normal. She had all her teeth, but yeah, she was still a crackhead. Nope, Frankie, I didn't. Wanted to, but I didn't. It's just every time Super Say TV, never wear the cape. Speaking from experience, and I had the cape, man. I had the cape. I'm just gonna keep it real. I had the cape. If I had found her, I was gonna try to save her. Maybe that's why I never found her. Apple Mac. I got a friend in New Orleans who's messed up on drugs, eating out of garbage cans, selling his plasma for 40 every 2 weeks, living in the streets, and I can't find him. And this dude is still brilliant. It's weird, man. It's weird. Yo, Glendon, what's rented traffic? Influencer traffic. Uh, the thing with haters and trolls is they're your biggest fans. Oddly enough, it took me a while to realize that. The Wild Jones report. I still have a picture of the crackhead in New Jack City. In fact, I think her name was Lucy. Picture in my brain. I mean, it is what it is. But for those of you who are talking about hard times, when you deal with, I don't really even know how I made it through that time. It was funny because I remember when she did it, and she gave me the money and she kissed me on the cheek, and I was like, she just kissed me with those dick sucking lips. Oh my God. And I just sat there for 35 minutes, just clutching the money. I lost my appetite. So part of this whole experience of going through stuff is it gets deep when you're trying to live, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Because like I said, I'm thinking about her and it's got me messed up. The next Lifetime movie, Love and Crack. The Wild Jones report, prom queen, prom fiend. I sense a common theme with Glendon and women around the 5-foot height range. That's funny. Let's see. Super Say TV. That's funny. Raquel Jesus. I mean, she could be, man. Your mom could be your biggest fan. Let's see, where are we with this? Okay, we're good. But I mean, with this whole kick the can down the thing, the world society, because what I want you to do is take this day, which is September 25th, 2017, and in 2 years, just two, look at the marketplace and see what these people are doing. I guarantee you they're going to move on to something else. Man, it was I'm still fucked up by that. I mean, really, because for her it was like nothing, right? But I'm just like, this chick sucked the dick to give me some money. Glenda, you keep it 100, never change my brother. This is some wild stuff. This is very wild. But essentially, if you look at these guys, and I mean, I've been online 9 years. This is my 9th year. And every season, there's a bunch of people who come and they make all of this noise and then they just disappear. And some disappear without a whimper. I mean, they literally, one day they're just doing their thing and then they just drop out of the sky. They're just literally, they're gone. Ganji, to be honest, hearing that story is a reminder why I stopped complaining about certain things anymore. I remind myself people have it worse out there. Apple Mac, you supposed to still be messed up on that shit. It's not horniness, it's loneliness. Oh man. Steve Wilson, I would have lost my appetite for a whole week. About close to it. Ben the bartender, trend humpers. It's like the skinny tea folks now on Bitcoin and Forex. I forgot about that. The skinny tea, the skinny tea, the waist trainers, Oh man, dang. Yeah. There's so many things that just come and go. And this is why, like with Hustle Camp, it ain't gonna go, it ain't gonna come and go. Same things, working good times and bad. It's probably because they made the money they needed to make and disappeared into the sunset. I mean, I forgot about waist trainers, skinny tea. There was some other stuff. Um, dang, I mean, you see these cycles. Like, okay, like I'm old enough that right now that what younger kids are wearing are like these coach jackets. They're wearing clothes that I used to wear in high school, right? That's what I mean, that I'm old enough to actually see this stuff come back. Um, Trump is Reagan. I know people are like, no, no, Trump is Reagan. He's just a very dirty, unvarnished image of Reagan, but he's Reagan. Josh, I feel like the real estate market are the next and biggest scammers again. Could be travel clubs, M&L, Prime America. These things happen. You got so many things that are going on right now that are like crazy that will just continue to be bigger and better. Like, okay, let's leave Scamville for a while. Let's leave Scamville. Let's go to like Hustle Camp. Reagan was smarter, but Trump is like Reagan. Trump is Reagan without the filter. He's like, naked Reagan. Scamming rotation. Yes, Ben the bartender. Folks have short memories, and that's why it's so easy. Yeah, I would say that's 100% true. Cumberland Mall was popping last weekend. Really, what happened at Cumberland Mall? Mikalone, what did you do with the money? I really don't know. I think I put it somewhere. I don't think I even spent it because it was just like, it was just weird. Just weird. But let's see, where was I going? All right, we're leaving Scamville and let's go to proven principles. Now, here's the thing. This is where you can win if you don't go down Scamville and you don't get into the Shopify and you don't get into all of this short-term stuff. If you make a decision, if you take your flag and go, oh, this is my land. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. All right. That's going to separate you from all these other folks. Plus, you will not be seduced. Another client I was talking to, there was this guy who's not super scammy. I think he's a good guy. I think he has good information, but he lies about certain things because, he's got this video that, oh, I'm a millionaire and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting there like, the people that I know who are millionaires don't talk like that. This is how they act. They don't let you know they're rich. They don't be bragging about it. They don't be like, well, I'm a millionaire and then I did this, because this is the thing. And this is the disconnect between my generation and this new generation. The new generation, we talk about everything. How much money I'm having, who I'm having sex with, how often I have sex, talk about everything. This generation that I'm part of, there's just a lot of things you just did not talk about in public. You barely even told your wife, right? And he was just going on, and I just walked and I was like, okay. And there was this video where he's like, I was doing 40,000, but in the video, because that's the title of the video, but in the video was talking about how he was making 20. And it was just like, but once again, someone that said that a lot of folks do have these short memories. But when you got a memory like me, and I'm like, okay, let's go back. Because like I said, dude is making bread. Let's be really clear about that. He is making bread, but he is not a millionaire. And I'm like almost sure of it. I think he probably does 350, 400,000 a year. And that's one of the things. What do you think about the Dreamers? I really don't. I don't think anything's gonna happen to them. Tim Fuser winning. Trump equal Reagan on crack. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yes, it's like you're worried. It's like you're weird if you keep your business to yourself. Everybody don't need to know everybody. Shalice Assembly, a large disconnect. So you got this group of folks who are like putting everything out and they're talking about it and they're sharing it. And then I think the next generation is going to be kind of like pull back some more because one of the things that I'm talking about in the video that's uploading, it's just taking forever to upload, is one of the reasons that you cannot figure stuff out isn't because you're not smart. Smart has nothing to do with it. When you deal with the social media stuff, it literally rewires your brain. Like I'm not on Facebook right now. Like I took the Facebook app off of my phone. And the only way that I can get on Facebook is when I'm logged into maybe my desktop or my laptop. And I don't stay long because I realized that certain things were starting to happen to me that weren't good. I started to be looking for that little dopamine, that little hit, that little and like, yeah, someone like your post, someone like this. Oh, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not no longer controlling Facebook. Facebook is controlling me. And at that point, I realized it and I stepped back because we have a lot of people out here who are so programmed by Facebook and Instagram for all this stuff that literally they cannot go out without their phone in their face. I mean, I was actually having lunch with someone and it was just like, you haven't looked at your phone once. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to you. Because they were like tweaking out and it was like, you can't do it. Like, I don't care if you look at your phone, but it's just like, but you're not looking at your phone. I kind of feel weird. And then they went and looked. It was weird because they were just like, you can have, and this person was like, you can have a conversation without your phone being there. Like, yeah. You got people where folks are just really, really programmed on the Facebook. They're programmed on social media and they don't know it. And that's the gotcha. Apple Mac, that's called puffery. Game tied. Uh-oh. Generation Z is going to be very conservative. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. But essentially, you've got to pull back from social media. You know, use it. You can make money with it. You can, you know, I use YouTube, but the thing is, I'm on YouTube like an hour or 2 hours a day. I get up in the morning, I do my research, my analytical stuff, which, you know, takes about 2 or 3 hours. And then, you know, I do other things during the day. But you cannot allow this stuff to control you, which is why that the hustler porn works. Because like I said, the guy with the Lambos, they're showing you all this stuff. They're young. But the thing is, and this is something that I find to be really interesting. They have a Lambo, but they live in a small Cracker Jack apartment. Even the latest one, I'm just looking. He's in this small apartment in this little room. And I'm just like, why aren't you like in your house? You got a Lambo, but and you know, there are people out there with Lamborghinis who don't own the house. Let's see. Like the first time you see porn, you're hooked like crack. Damn. All right. David Lundy. I'm just gonna remove that because we don't use that word here. Let's see, Chris Monroe. What's up, Uncle G? A ganja. Oh, I already told him because here's the thing. And for my black folks, for my beautiful black folks, there are no niggers, a nigger, there none of that shit. And anytime that you say that to another black folks, you're disrespecting yourself and you're disrespecting that person. That is one of the foolish things in the world, that you could take a word that was used in hate and then somehow clean it up and turn it into something beautiful. And that's a whole nother subject. Roosevelt, that's why I took Instagram off my phone. Yeah, Instagram, I got more control on Instagram, but Facebook was really creeping up on me. I think you can. I really think you can. So let's see. What's up, Flora? That's funny. It's like hands raised. What's up, Flora Dioro? Ganja, you drive through the projects and you see people driving inside the cars. Sad but true. I've actually seen that. Black rednecks. What do you meant by rent traffic, influencer traffic? These people already have traffic, and you go to them and say, "Look, hey, I'll give you $5, I'll give you $50 to use some of your traffic." So that's what I mean. Frankie, what if you're a non-black person? No, no, no one. Okay, Frankie, no one, black, non-black, whatever. No one should use either version of the word. No one. Keep it real simple. Sure thing, seeing. I mean, here's the story behind this. Um, I was 4 or 5, I think, and I was with my grandma. And this guy comes up to her and he calls her a nigger, right? And then this dude, white dude, was like, "That's Miss Maddie. She's not a nigger. You don't talk to her like that. You need to apologize," right? And this white dude was like, "I ain't gonna apologize to no bip." And next thing you know, this dude like beat this dude up, and he like held him up. It's like, "You apologize to Miss Maddie. I'm sorry, ma'am." And ever since then, I was like, "Yeah, I like that. There ain't no niggers, nigga, and neither one of them. I hate that word." The Wild Jones. There's not much difference between some blacks and rednecks. Talk to one, you might be surprised. I think you're right. Mikelon, do you control your thoughts or do your thoughts control you? And that is a very good question, because when you control your thoughts, I'm gonna ask everyone this question. How many of you can sit in a room for 30 minutes without a phone, without anything on, just sit and chill? How many of you can do that? Because some of you, it would be very, very hard. And there's a reason for that. Thomas Sowell, the man. I have a love-hate relationship with Thomas, because some of the stuff I agree with him. And then William Raspberry, you know, back in the day, everyone in my family used to read the newspaper, and there was Thomas Sowell, who was writing an editorial, because Thomas Sowell has been out there for a long time, and William Raspberry, and they used to write about these things, and I used to read them, and even as a kid, I just disagreed with Thomas Sowell. What's up, Raquel? You got your hand up. So that's the thing. Roosevelt read a book. Okay. Because the thing is, if you can't do that, you're probably addicted to social media. That if you have to have some type of stimulation or you'll go crazy, you're probably addicted to it. T King, I do that sometimes. I leave my phone in my bedroom and go to work in other rooms. Cool, cool. Do it all the time. Again, you're thinking these slurs bad. People need to chill out. Yep. I also hate the word Glendon and rarely use it. The Wild Jones report. Apple Mac, thanks for your wisdom. Found out about you 5 months ago. Found you in Georgia, and I have a house there. Found you did storage auctions and did that as well. We have a lot in common. Okay. Frankie Guns never tried that. I think it would be hard. Yeah. Yeah, Tommy, I don't really watch him because he just I just think that some woman have just broke his heart and he ain't got over it. I mean, that's just it. I got the stormtroopers from Toys R Us. They were $69.95. Darth Vader was $39.95. Apparently, there's not a lot of demand for Darth Vader. Walter Williams, yep. Used to listen to him, used to look at some of his stuff. Because the thing is, when you have the ability to read and ponder and plan, you have the ability to become wealthy. But when you are kind of like caught up in the social media stuff, then it's really going to be hard for you to get wealthy because I'll give you an example. We were at a YouTube event and there was this girl, she was 16 years old and she's got like 1 million followers on Instagram, right? 16 years old. Her attention span is like that of a squirrel. She's like, okay. And she was like, I'm bored now. I mean, that's not really good. T King, yeah, I always find the N word being used by us weird and even weirder when the excuse that rapper uses a shield to use it in their music. I know. Frankie, yep, big time. What's up, Daryl Hayes? All right, Steve Wilson, catch you later because I'm about to be out because I'm going to head back to the house. Apple Mac, Tommy at this point is just saying stuff to make his money like to a Trump-like base. Could be because one of the things with, I don't really get in the whole relationship thing because when I was writing my first book, I interviewed 200 women about relationships and I learned everything I needed to learn. I mean, God, I learned a lot. And I came to understanding that it isn't men and it isn't women, it's humans that are messed up. And as long as humans are messed up, then relationships are going to be messed up. So if you fix the human, then you can have a good relationship. And that's something that I learned from talking to 200 women because there's a whole bunch of guys who are on the Steve Harvey tip, like, girl, there ain't nothing wrong with you. It's him. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you tell him. Oh, I wish there were more men like you, right? Making so much money. It's crazy. Fully expected it. I'm very vocal about that because, since I'm black, people just come up and like use it. And I'm just like, it's offensive to me. It always has been offensive to me. I remember I was talking to a relative and she was just like, well, the white man got you scared. And I was like, so the white man got me scared because if I use this word, I denigrate myself. But if I don't use it, then the white man's got me scared. I don't understand that. And this was supposedly an educated person. Oh, I know Rom. I know Rom from a long time ago. Miko, I don't get how much we love the N word and try to and dictate who can and can't use it. Yeah, I know there is not a fence around language. It just isn't. All right. So that's your mind dump, scammer alert, all this stuff for the night. So be sure to subscribe, like the content, and leave a smart ass comment when this thing renders at some point later on tonight. All right. So it's 10:30. I'm about to go. And I will catch you guys later.